Hey y'all, welcome to fall. Now, I don't know about the rest of you, but I spend all year waiting for the golden leaves and crisp, cool air. But based on the weather we've had this week, it looks like I'll be waiting quite a while. On the bright side, I can still enjoy the sports, the movies, and the games of the new season. And so can you, just by watching The Scoop. DC is stirring up the drama this week. There are now 4 women coming out with allegations of sexual assault against Brett Kavanaugh, Trump's top nominee for the empty seat in the Supreme Court. Obviously, there are whispers that this is nothing more than a nefarious scheme by the Democratic Party to keep the president from filling the most powerful courtroom in the country with conservative Republicans. Luckily, those whispers are being drowned out by the cries for justice from the supporters of the Me Too movement and the victims' high school and college classmates. Both Judge Kavanaugh and his top accuser, Dr. Christine Blasey Ford, testified in front of the Senate today. Dr. Ford delivered an emotionally charged address and even used her PhD in psychology to explain the traumatic effects of the assault and why she remembers certain details better than others. Judge Kavanaugh, on the other hand, continued to vehemently deny the sexual misconduct allegations, even going so far as to say this entire process is a circus and a national disgrace. But is it really? Until I know the answer to that, let's kick it over to Peyton for some more positive news.
Thanks, Colleen. I am so glad to be back this week and sharing all of the latest and greatest Big 3 news with you all. So, without further ado, let's kick off this week's Big 3. Coming in the number 3 spot this week is Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Cool!
Ralph, isn't this great?
The trailers for this movie alone have generated a huge amount of buzz because of the movie's self-references to other Disney properties, including this photo that went viral on social media. While many people were overjoyed to see their favorite Disney princesses in casual wear, some people were particularly upset with how Princess Tiana was depicted. Many believe that Tiana seemed to have been whitewashed when comparing her original animation to her revamped CGI version for the Wreck-It Ralph sequel. Aware of the controversy that was caused because of this difference, Tiana's voice actress, Anika Noni Rose, revealed on Monday that she met with the animators at Disney and expressed her concerns over the character's depiction and the importance of accurate representations of people of color. Since then, Disney has released a trailer with an updated version of Tiana, which has been widely more accepted than the first iteration. Hopefully, this will serve as a teaching moment for Disney and other animation studios to open up more dialogue and accurate representation of minorities in popular film. You can, however, catch Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet in theaters on November 21st. As if November wasn't too far in advance to plan for, the number 2 spot this week takes us all the way into February of next year as rumors swirl that Maroon 5 will be performing at the next year's Super Bowl in Atlanta, Georgia. While the NFL has yet to confirm whether or not these rumors are true, social media has been in a frenzy. Some Twitter users expressed their disappointment of a non-Atlantan artist being selected for the halftime show, while other users have been speculating who Maroon 5 could possibly bring on during their set as guest artists. Artists such as SZA, Future, and Christina Aguilera have all collaborated with Maroon 5 in the past, so they do have a chance of showing up during Super Bowl 53. But fans are clamoring for Maroon 5 to bring up Cardi B on stage to perform their latest hit, Girls Like You. I mean, this would make total sense since both the song and Cardi B are extremely relevant. But according to TMZ, Cardi wants to have her own solo set during the halftime show. So, will she get it? Only time will tell as the Super Bowl 53 airs next year on February 3rd. While we're talking about Cardi B and her song Girls Like You with Maroon 5, Cardi comes in on the first spot of this week's Big 3 for breaking yet another record. As of Tuesday, Cardi B became the first female rapper to ever have 3 number 1s on the Billboard Hot 100. She charted for the first time with her single Bodak Yellow. Then this summer, her song I Like It rocketed to number 1. And now Cardi has rose to the top once again with her feature on Girls Like You. I mean, people just can't get enough of Cardi B. Even Millie Bobby Brown was seen rapping Cardi's verse. Well, that wraps up this week's Big 3. Thanks for tuning in, and back over to you, Colleen.
Glad to have you back, Peyton. Don't get me wrong, our guest correspondent last week was a sweetheart, but also a little bit of a diva. Serves me right for bringing in a girl who literally minors in drama. And speaking of drama, let's go check out what's going on in Hollywood with our very own queen of the big screen.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Scoop. This season, I'm switching things up by adding in some movie reviews along with our usual movie updates. And today, I'll be reviewing Crazy Rich Asians and Searching, both of which are in theaters now and have been in theaters for a while. Crazy Rich Asians is centered around Kevin Kwan's best-selling novel under the same name. In the movie, protagonist Rachel Chu accompanies her secretly rich, like one of Singapore's most eligible bachelors, rich boyfriend, to his best friend's wedding in Singapore. There, Rachel battles jealous socialites, quirky relatives, and her boyfriend's disapproving mother. Searching is more on the indie side, but is a thriller centered around single dad David Kim, who desperately searches for his 16-year-old daughter Margot, who's missing. The best part is that the entire movie is all visually executed like it's on a laptop screen. And as an Asian American, I'm loving the huge representation in American media that we've never seen before, and I'm loving how much people are enjoying these movies. Both Crazy Rich Asians and Searching have received a 93% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, perhaps every film's worst critic. And I have not met a single person from all walks of life and from all races who didn't enjoy the movies. So of course, going in, I was a little hesitant. What if the movies didn't live up to my standards? What if my race and culture were reflected poorly at this critical point of representation in media? But upon leaving the theater, I was more than pleased. Both films touched upon Asian values, especially surrounding the importance of family, while focusing on developing their characters with such humanity. They also were such different movies so that if you're looking for a good rom-com to watch, be sure to watch Crazy Rich Asians. And if you're looking for a creative thriller that will leave you shook, be sure to check out Searching. That's all we have for now, and I'll see you next week on Watch It.
Thanks, Rosie. Those movies sound phenomenal. But I'm more of a small screen girl, so I might just wait till they come out on Netflix. Besides, with all the fall television premieres kicking off this week, I'll have plenty of things to keep me entertained, including a new video game, I hope. Gabby, care to fill in the details?
In gaming news today, the launch trailer for Assassin's Creed Odyssey was released by Ubisoft on Tuesday. The setting is ancient Greece in 431 BCE, with the player playing the role of the mercenary Cassandra or Alexios and fighting in the Peloponnesian War on the side of Athens or Sparta. It promises more role-playing elements and romantic options, along with the upgraded naval system based on the one featured in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Ubisoft has also released game tie-ins in partnership with Amazon Alexa and Totino's, offering giveaways of an Alexa skin shaped like a warrior's helmet, and codes for exclusive weapons as well as XP bonuses and a free-to-download Spartan skill for Alexa. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is now available for pre-order with an exclusive mission included, and will be released October 5th for PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Thank you, Gabby. And I'm sure my big bro will say the exact same thing in a few minutes when I text in the news after we wrap up. And you know what else I'm going to do after we wrap up? Sleep. Because I barely slept in a week thanks to midterm madness. But first, our fashion win of the week. The crowning glory of this week goes to someone who already has a crown, Meghan Markle. Earlier this week at an awards ceremony for the Royal Foundation's Coach Corps program, our American princess looked oh so elegant in her navy blue Oscar de la Renta blouse and flared black Altuzarra pants. However, Meghan has never been one to sit on the sidelines, so she decided to kick off her heels and join in the fun by participating in a few basketball, or as they say in England, netball drills. Except she never actually kicked off her heels to do it. Risky move, Meghan, wearing black and navy in the same outfit, engaging in athletic activities in public, and while wearing heels, no less. I see, the Queen would be quite mortified. But for the rest of us, this just proves that even though the Duchess of Sussex has a designer wardrobe, a prince at her side, and a huge rock on her finger, she's still just a regular girl. Oh, what's that? Sorry, I thought I heard my pillow calling my name. Regardless, we've run out of stories to cover, so I may as well take this opportunity to close up shop for the day. Don't forget to come back in 2 weeks for another steaming hot dish of entertainment news with your favorite Commodore correspondents right here on The Scoop.